Welcome, seekers of truth, to Faith Light. In these uncertain times, we stand at a crossroads of revelation and awakening. The events unfolding around us are not random. They are deeply interconnected, part of a grander divine narrative. To those who are chosen, the signs are not a warning, but a calling. The year 2025 is poised to be a time of immense transformation, particularly for those who have been spiritually awakened, the chosen ones. This video isn't just another forecast. It's an urgent reflection on the spiritual and physical shifts that will define the coming year. We'll uncover 10 profound revelations that highlight the role of the chosen in these pivotal times. These aren't just ideas. They are calls to action, challenges to overcome, and promises to embrace. If you've arrived here, it's no coincidence. Join us as we journey through these truths, and don't forget to subscribe to Faith Light, where we illuminate the divine path together. Your light matters, and this is your time to shine. As we step into 2025, many will feel a profound sense of disorientation, as though the very ground beneath their feet is shifting. For the chosen, this isn't just a metaphor, it's a deeply spiritual reality. There is a call to realign with purpose, and the earth itself will mirror this transformation. Changes in our physical environment, earthquakes, shifts in weather patterns, and disruptions in what once seemed stable will reflect a deeper spiritual upheaval. For the chosen ones, this is not a time to fear. Instead, it's a time to listen. The tectonic shift represents a breaking away from the old and a movement into the new. Those who are attuned will sense that their spiritual mission is being amplified. The roles they have been preparing for, often in silence, will now come to the forefront. This shift will require a recalibration of priorities. Many will find themselves drawn to unfamiliar paths, careers, relationships, or even locations that align more closely with their higher calling. The ground beneath your feet may feel unsteady, but this instability is necessary for growth. Just as tectonic plates must shift to relieve pressure and create new landscapes, the chosen must adapt to fulfill their divine purpose. It's important to understand that this realignment will not come without challenges. Resistance from others, fear of the unknown, and even internal doubts may arise. Yet within these struggles lies the opportunity for profound transformation. The chosen ones are being prepared for something greater, a role that requires strength, faith, and an unwavering commitment to the path ahead. To navigate these shifts, one must remain grounded in faith. This doesn't mean clinging to the past, but trusting in the process of divine alignment. Prayer, meditation, and community with other like-minded individuals will serve as anchors during this time. The Earth's physical and spiritual tremors are not meant to break us. They are meant to awaken us. As the year unfolds, the chosen will begin to see the patterns emerge. What once seemed random or chaotic will reveal itself as part of a divine plan. The tectonic shifts are not simply a force of destruction, but a force of creation. Through them, new opportunities, connections, and revelations will emerge. Those who answer the call will find themselves standing on solid ground, more aligned with their purpose than ever before. This is the time to ask yourself, what is my purpose? How can I align with the greater movement of the divine? The answers may not come immediately, but they will come. For the chosen, 2025 will be a year of rediscovery, renewal, and redirection. The earth is shifting, and so are we. Stay steadfast, for what awaits on the other side of this transformation is nothing short of extraordinary. As the boundaries between the physical and spiritual realms blur, 2025 will usher in a time of extraordinary experiences for the chosen. Dreams will no longer be random or vague. they will carry messages with unmistakable clarity. Synchronicities, those meaningful coincidences that seem too perfect to be chance, will become frequent and undeniable. For those attuned to the spiritual, these events are not mere happenstance, but a profound communication from the unseen. The thinning of the veil means that the chosen will become more sensitive to the energies around them. The intuition they once questioned will now feel like a compass, guiding them through a world that feels increasingly unpredictable. The sense of knowing will intensify, and many will feel as though they are being spoken to directly by forces beyond comprehension. This change will not be without challenges. The clarity of these messages may feel overwhelming at times, particularly for those who are unprepared to accept their role in this transformation. There may be moments of doubt, questioning whether these signs are real or imagined. Yet the chosen must remember that this heightened awareness is a gift. It is an invitation to step into a greater purpose and to serve as a bridge between the seen and unseen worlds. One of the most striking aspects of this shift will be the increasing alignment between personal experiences and larger global events. For example, a chosen individual may dream of an impending storm, only to witness a literal or metaphorical storm unfolding in their community or nation. These connections are not coincidental. They are a reminder that we are deeply intertwined with the world around us, and our spiritual insights have a role to play in its unfolding story. To navigate this time of heightened perception, the chosen must cultivate discernment. Not every vision or sign will be immediately clear, and not every message will require immediate action. This is a time for deep reflection and prayer, allowing the divine to illuminate the meaning behind the signs. Patience will be a key virtue as the chosen learn to interpret the language of the unseen. As the veil continues to thin, the importance of grounding oneself in faith cannot be overstated. Practices such as meditation, journaling, and spending time in nature will help the chosen remain balanced amid the flood of new insights. The physical body too will need care and attention as it becomes a vessel for higher frequencies of energy. Ultimately, this thinning of the veil is a gift of connection, a reminder that we are never truly alone. The chosen are being called to embrace this connection, to listen to the whispers of the divine, and to act in alignment with the greater good. As we move through 2025, the unseen will become seen, and the mysteries of the Spirit will draw closer than ever before. A profound change is coming, but it won't be heralded by loud declarations or dramatic fanfare. Instead, it will be marked by a quiet yet powerful sense of unity among the chosen ones. This isn't a unity that requires words or agreements. It's a unity that exists on a soul level. The chosen will begin to recognize each other not by external markers, but through an unspoken understanding. This silent unity is a response to the fragmentation and division that has plagued humanity for so long. Where the world has been torn apart by differences, the chosen will embody a new kind of connection, one that transcends language, culture, and belief. This bond is rooted in a shared purpose, a collective mission to bring healing and light to a world in desperate need. As this unity grows, the chosen will find themselves naturally drawn together. It may happen in unexpected ways, through chance encounters, shared dreams, or the undeniable pull of intuition. These connections will feel predestined, as though they were written into the fabric of existence long before this moment. For many, this will be a time of great relief, a confirmation that they are not alone in their journey. The power of this unity lies in its quiet strength. There is no need for grand declarations or public displays. The chosen will understand that their connection is sacred and that it serves a purpose far greater than personal recognition. Together, they will form a network of light, a web of spiritual energy that spans the globe. This unity will also serve as a source of resilience. In a world filled with chaos and uncertainty, the chosen will draw strength from their connection to each other. When one falters, others will lift them up. When one is called to act, others will support them. This interdependence is not a sign of weakness, but of the divine design that has always sought to bring us together. For those who feel this silent unity, it is a call to action. It is an invitation to step out of isolation and into community, to recognize that we are stronger together than we could ever be alone. This is not a time to compete or compare. It is a time to collaborate and co-create. The chosen are not meant to walk separate paths, but to converge, to weave their individual lights into a single radiant tapestry. As 2025 unfolds, the quiet connections among the chosen will become one of the most powerful forces of transformation. It will remind us that unity is not about conformity, but about harmony, each soul contributing its unique voice to the symphony of creation. Together, the chosen will illuminate a path forward, one that leads not to division, but to wholeness. The earth is speaking, and its voice is becoming impossible to ignore. Environmental upheavals, including wildfires, floods, and other natural disasters, will intensify in 2025, but these events are more than mere catastrophes. For the chosen, they are signals, urgent cries for healing and restoration. The planet, much like humanity, is undergoing its own process of transformation, and the chosen are being called to play a pivotal role in this renewal. These environmental changes are not punishments, but opportunities. They remind us of the sacred responsibility we have as stewards of creation. The Earth's cries are a reflection of the imbalance humanity has wrought: deforestation, pollution, and exploitation. And they are also an invitation to restore harmony. The chosen ones will feel a deep, almost instinctual pull to respond, not just with words, but with meaningful action. For many, this call will manifest in practical ways: planting trees, advocating for sustainable practices, or reducing waste. For others, it will take the form of spiritual intercession, prayers for healing, ceremonies of gratitude, and acts of love toward the planet. The chosen will understand that healing the earth requires a holistic approach, one that integrates the physical, emotional, and spiritual dimensions. This calling is not without its challenges. The scale of the earth's suffering can feel overwhelming, and it's easy to fall into despair or apathy. Yet, the chosen must remember that even small acts of care can have ripple effects far beyond what we can see. A single tree planted, a single stream cleaned, or a single prayer offered can contribute to the restoration of balance. Moreover, the chosen will begin to see signs of the earth's resilience. Amid the chaos, there will be moments of unexpected beauty: forests regenerating after fires, wildlife returning to areas once thought barren, and communities coming together to protect the natural world. These glimpses of renewal are reminders that healing is possible even in the face of great adversity. As the earth calls out for healing, the chosen are also being invited to heal themselves. The connection between humanity and the planet is profound, and the restoration of one often mirrors the restoration of the other. By nurturing their own bodies, minds, and spirits, the chosen will find themselves better equipped to nurture the earth. This symbiotic relationship is a testament to the divine design, where every act of healing reverberates through the whole of creation. In 2025, the cries of the earth will become louder, but so will the response of the chosen. This is a time for courage, for stepping into the role of caretaker with faith and determination. The earth is not simply a backdrop to our lives, it is a sacred partner in our spiritual journey. By answering its call, the chosen will help pave the way for a future where harmony is not just a dream, but a living reality. The sensation that time is accelerating is not new, but in 2025 it will become more palpable than ever before. For the chosen, this phenomenon will go beyond the mere perception of days flying by. It will feel as though the very fabric of existence is compressing. This acceleration is both a challenge and a gift, urging the chosen to focus on what truly matters while discarding distractions and illusions. The sense of time speeding up is not arbitrary. It reflects the intensification of spiritual energy in the world. As the divine plan unfolds, events will occur more rapidly, and the chosen will find themselves navigating a whirlwind of changes. For some, this may feel disorienting, as though there is never enough time to process, reflect, or prepare. Yet this quickening is a necessary part of the awakening process. One of the key lessons of this acceleration is the importance of prioritization. The chosen must learn to distinguish between the urgent and the important, between what serves their higher purpose and what merely drains their energy. This may mean letting go of habits, relationships, or commitments that no longer align with their mission. While these choices can be difficult, they are essential for stepping into the fullness of their calling. Another aspect of this quickening is the opportunity for growth. The increased pace of events will push the chosen out of their comfort zones, forcing them to adapt, learn, and evolve more quickly than ever before. While this can feel overwhelming, it is also a chance to accelerate one's spiritual development. The chosen will discover strengths they never knew they had, and their capacity for faith, resilience, and love will expand exponentially. The acceleration of time also serves as a reminder of the finite nature of our earthly existence. It encourages the chosen to live with greater intention, to make every moment count. This is not a call to hustle or strive, but to align one's actions with one's values and purpose. It is about living in a way that honors the divine within and around us, making choices that reflect our highest truth. To navigate this phenomenon, the chosen must cultivate a sense of presence. Practices such as mindfulness, meditation, and prayer will help them stay grounded amid the rapid changes. By anchoring themselves in the present moment, they can find peace and clarity, even as the world seems to spin faster and faster. Ultimately, the acceleration of time is a gift. It is a reminder that our time here is precious, that every moment is an opportunity to grow, love, and serve. For the chosen, 2025 will be a year of profound transformation, one that challenges them to rise to their highest potential. The quickening is not a race, but a sacred invitation to step fully into the flow of divine purpose. Ancient texts and prophecies have always held a mysterious allure, but in 2025 they will take on an unprecedented relevance. For the chosen, these words will no longer feel like distant echoes from the past. They will resonate as direct instructions for the present. Promises made centuries ago will begin to unfold with clarity, and their meanings will illuminate the path forward. The reawakening of these ancient promises is not merely an intellectual exercise, it is a deeply spiritual experience, one that calls the chosen to engage with scripture, sacred writings, and oral traditions with fresh eyes and open hearts. Verses that once seemed abstract or metaphorical will suddenly feel strikingly literal, as though they were written specifically for this time and this generation. This reawakening will also challenge the chosen to reconcile the past with the present. Prophecies often speak in symbols, and their interpretations can vary widely. The chosen must exercise discernment, seeking guidance through prayer and community to uncover the true meaning behind these ancient words. This process will not be without conflict, as differing perspectives may arise even among the faithful. Yet these discussions are an opportunity for growth, fostering deeper understanding and unity. One of the most profound aspects of this reawakening is the reminder that the divine plan is timeless. The promises of old are not relics, they are living, breathing truths that continue to shape our reality. They remind the chosen that they are part of a much larger story, one that spans generations and transcends human limitations. This perspective offers hope and reassurance, especially in times of uncertainty. For the chosen, this is also a call to action. Ancient promises often come with conditions, calls to faith, repentance, and obedience. As these promises reawaken, the chosen will feel compelled to align their lives more closely with divine principles. This alignment is not about fear or obligation, but about stepping into the fullness of what has been promised. It is an invitation to co-create with the divine, bringing these promises to fruition through their actions and faith. The reawakening of ancient promises is not just about understanding prophecy, it is about living it. As 2025 unfolds, the chosen will see these promises manifest in their lives and the world around them. Miracles, breakthroughs, and moments of divine intervention will serve as reminders that these promises are real and active. For those who are attuned, this will be a time of profound spiritual renewal, a confirmation that the divine is always faithful to its word. As the world becomes more chaotic, the chosen ones will feel a deep and urgent call to shepherd the lost. This is not a task of preaching from the mountaintops, but a quiet, steadfast mission to guide, comfort, and uplift those who are searching for meaning in a turbulent world. The chosen will act as beacons, their lives reflecting the love and light of the divine. This call is born out of compassion. The chosen will sense the pain and confusion of others as though it were their own. They will be moved to act, not out of duty, but out of an overflowing sense of love and empathy. This is a time when the chosen will embody the teachings of humility, service, and grace, offering a safe harbor for those who feel adrift. The work of shepherding the lost will take many forms. For some, it will mean offering a listening ear or a comforting presence to those in distress. For others, it will involve teaching, mentoring, or creating spaces where others can explore their spiritual questions without fear of judgment. The chosen will also lead by example, showing through their actions what it means to live a life of purpose and faith. This role will not be easy. The lost may resist or reject guidance, and the chosen may face their own doubts and struggles. Yet these challenges are part of the mission. They remind the chosen that true shepherding requires patience, resilience, and a willingness to walk alongside others, even when the path is difficult. The chosen will also find that their efforts are not in vain. Even the smallest acts of kindness and guidance can have a profound impact, planting seeds that may not bear fruit immediately, but will grow in time. The chosen are not called to force change, but to nurture it, trusting in the divine to work through their efforts. This is also a time of mutual growth. In guiding others, the chosen will find their own faith deepened and their understanding of the divine expanded. The act of shepherding is not just about giving, it is also about receiving the lessons and blessings that come from walking alongside others on their journey. As 2025 unfolds, the chosen will discover that their mission to shepherd the lost is not just a task, but a sacred privilege. They are being invited to participate in the healing and transformation of the world, one soul at a time. Through their love and guidance, they will help others find their way back to the light. As 2025 draws near, the signs are becoming clearer. The earth is shifting, the heavens are declaring, and the chosen ones are awakening to their divine calling. This is not a year to fear, but a year to embrace, a time of transformation, challenge, and extraordinary opportunity. The path of the chosen is not an easy one, but it is a path of purpose, filled with meaning and guided by the divine. Remember, Every trial is a preparation, every challenge a chance to grow. The earth is crying out, the veil is thinning, and the promises of old are reawakening. This is your time to rise, to answer the call, and to become the light you were always meant to be. Thank you for joining Faith Light. If these insights resonated with you, let them stir your spirit and share them with others who are seeking. Subscribe to stay connected, because together we are stronger, brighter, and more aligned with the divine plan. Until next time, walk boldly in faith and love. The world is waiting for your light.